Hello everyone, my name is MrHurriicane. Welcome back to the Andy McKenzie Career Mode series. It's week 16 in McKenzie's rookie year. The Texans are AFC South Division champs after their victory in week 15, which means now they're playing for seeding. They have a strong chance to be the AFC's #1 seed with very few standout teams this season. To get win 11, they have to beat the Titans for the second time this season. Marcus Mariota was not healthy for the first meeting. He is good to go today. We'll see if McKenzie continues to play he has displayed the last couple weeks in impressive fashion. First drive of the game for the Texans, it's a handoff from McKenzie trying to get Arian Foster going, and he gets 2 yards. That sets up the first third down of the day. Texans need a 3-wide set. Protection holds up for the moment as McKenzie delivers to Nate Washington, but he couldn't hang on. The Texans get nothing on their first drive, but now into their second, it's still scoreless. Right back to the air, and McKenzie has Washington this time as he sprints away from the defense for a gain of 18. Washington and Carter paired up left, and back to the air on first down. McKenzie has Washington once again, looking his way early and often. Now in Titan territory. Titans stack the box as McKenzie throws it short to the right side, and this is Jaelen Strong. McCourty tried to rip it out. Strong keeps it, now third down and 1. What do you do here if you're Houston? McKenzie takes the high snap, gives to Foster, and he converts. The handoff took a little longer than you'd want, but the blocking was very good. At the 30 now in field goal range, fake to Alfred Blue. McKenzie on the move, he fires downfield, incomplete. Fedorowicz inside the 5, and he takes it for a gain of 28. McKenzie off to a solid start as the Texans go empty from the 2, and McKenzie hits Jaelen Strong, touchdown! McKenzie's 25th passing touchdown. And for Strong, he continues to break out with the absence of DeAndre Hopkins. Before this, the last 2 games for him, 16 grabs, 237 yards, and 2 touchdowns combined. Now he has the first points on this day. Texans up 7-0 as Mariota tries to lead the Titans down the field to match our touchdown, and they eventually stall and settle for a Ryan Suckup field goal. It's now a 7-3 game still in the first quarter, and McKenzie's in some trouble, escaping the pressure out to his right. Has to make a choice, lets it fly, and completes the pass to Nate Washington. How does he do it? Perfect throw on the move. Now to the running game. Foster tries to find an opening. McKenzie wants to throw a block because Foster hasn't had many big runs this year. Not much on the gain, so a third down again. Right back to the air. Now McKenzie running left. Trying to redirect traffic downfield. He throws it back to the middle, and he's getting a little overconfident here. Don't want to make a mistake that costs your team. Luckily, that just fell harmlessly incomplete. Now into the next Texan possession. It's still a 7-3 game. Ball at the 46-yard line as Foster tries to take it off tackle, and the Titans aren't having any of that. Foster just barely averaging 2 yards a carry. On third down and 10, protection breaks down again, and McKenzie is sacked by Al Woods back at the 34-yard line. The Texan offense not finding much success since the touchdown drive earlier. Both defenses are playing well. First and 10, McKenzie off the fake is hit by Jarrell Casey, and that forces an incompletion. The pressure is beginning to become an issue for McKenzie as the Titans blitz again, but McKenzie gets the pass off to Garrett Graham, and that will get the Texans close to a first down, but this is a lot of pressure. Not many clean pockets for McKenzie. Now third down and 2. Dropping back to throw. This time he gets protection and nearly throws a pick. He gifted that one to Marquez Huff. It was nearly McKenzie's 20th interception, but the Titans get the ball back nonetheless, and they're able to drive down the field with Marcus Mariota's arm, and the drive is capped off with a Steven Jackson touchdown, giving the Titans a lead late in the first half. McKenzie trying to answer as he gets protection on first down and hits Garrett Graham on the quick out. That is good for a first down. We could see a lot more short passes with this pressure. First and 10, pressure again. McKenzie takes the hit and delivers a strike to Jaelen Strong. Fantastic pass. Still a lot of work for McKenzie to do. It's now third and 4. Again, he's outside the pocket, this time with running room. He's got the first down and much more. Out of bounds in Titan territory at the 41. The 21-yard scramble gets the Texans just outside field goal range. And on first down, McKenzie checks it down to Foster, who's able to keep his footing and gets 8. So now it's a 50-yard field goal from this spot. 2 timeouts remaining for the Texans as McKenzie has Graham short, and he'll take it inside the 20 where the Texans use their second timeout. In the red zone now with 16 seconds left. McKenzie gets outside the pocket to his left. Now stops the scan, doesn't like what he sees, and runs. 15 to the 10. That was a long play. Only 7 seconds are left now. The Texans have 1 timeout from the 10. This could be a shot at the end zone. It is. Jump ball, Jaelen Strong's way, and that was well out of bounds. Poorly thrown by McKenzie. So the Texans settle for 3. And to begin the second half, the Titans have a kickoff return touchdown by Trey McBride, meaning it's a 7-point game as McKenzie takes his first third quarter snaps. Fake to Foster, McKenzie again running outside the pocket, and now he wants to throw it. Flag down, and the pass is caught by Deron Carter, running inside the 10. McCourty won't catch him. An 82-yard score, but there was a penalty, and McKenzie's indicating it was on him, and it was an illegal forward pass. McKenzie's 82-yard touchdown will not stand. Instead, 3rd down and 17. Big play wiped off the board, and now in a very tough spot against the blitz. McKenzie again chased, and this time he will keep it and run out of bounds after a gain of 5. This wasn't the start to the second half the Texans were hoping for. Into the next Texan possession from their own 17. McKenzie hits Fedorowicz over the middle, and that will get about 6 yards. Now for a 3rd down and 4, McKenzie has 2 receivers to the left. 4-man rush. McKenzie fires outside for Nate Washington and throws that one wide. Houston's offense hasn't gotten anything going yet in the second half. Tennessee gets it back, but Marcus Mariota is sacked on back-to-back plays, and the Titans go 3 and out quickly. Still in the third quarter, McKenzie on 1st down fakes to Alfred Blue, and McKenzie gets around the defender. Still not much room to run as Washington can't come down with it. Nearly another fantastic play outside the pocket. On 3rd down and 3, McKenzie again chased to his right, but stops the fire to Fedorowicz, and that will get the 1st down. It hasn't been an easy game for McKenzie by any means, but he's shown he can handle that pressure. From the 40, now McKenzie has time as he goes down the middle and incomplete, looking for Cecil Shorts. Just outside of field goal range, a 3rd and long. McKenzie down the middle for Strong, who makes the grab. A little behind him, but he adjusted nicely, and the Texans have it now in the red zone. Another solid performance being put together by Jaelen Strong. 1st and 10, McKenzie going Strong's way again, but that is knocked out of his hands by Jason McCourty. 25 seconds to go on the third quarter as McKenzie on 3rd down again rolls out right, flag flies. McKenzie picks up the 1st down with his legs, but will it stand? It is a holding call against Houston. McKenzie will have to try it again on 3rd down and 14. Tennessee shows blitz, here they come, and there's a free rusher, and McKenzie goes down back at the 32-yard line. It'll be a 49-yard field goal from this spot. Can Sweezum hit it? From right hash, the kick hooks straight down the middle. Perfect kick. But still the Titans are on top. The defense trying to keep this a 4-point game as Kendall Wright gets a nice 1st down grab, but the Titans can't do anything after that. Texans get it back, still 17-13. Slants on this one, McKenzie bails out again and will run 1st down and more. McKenzie to the sideline after a gain of 11. 45 rushing yards on the day for McKenzie as he gives to Foster, and Foster has a lane. Looks like he has a 1st down as well, gain of 10. Good to see the running game chip in a little bit. Now to the air, McKenzie fires down the field, and that is complete. Shorts had just cleared Zach Brown. Good timing by McKenzie. Ball at the 37-yard line. It's a screen set up. Alfred Blue makes the catch, but they didn't get the block they needed by Quessenberry, and the Titans now force a 3rd down and long. A zone blitz is brought to McKenzie, just checks it down, and Blue will get the Texans to the 33. And from this spot, it would be a 50-yard field goal, but the Texans just keep the offense on the field. Aggressive on 4th and 6. McKenzie throws complete. Garrett Graham moves the sticks. Damian Stafford was running in unblocked, but McKenzie stood tall and delivered a perfect throw. Now it's Foster inside the 10 and close to another 1st down. It looks like he has it. They can take their time. 2.5 minutes remain. Again, McKenzie has to escape the pocket. Nowhere to run. He hits Strong for the touchdown. Jaelen Strong, second on the day. This one gives the Texans the lead. Strong now has 5 touchdowns on the season. 4 of those have come in the last 3 games. He and McKenzie have developed an incredible connection over the past few weeks. Houston on top by 3. Mariota trying to lead the Titans down the field, but he gets sacked and then turns the football over. So now the Texans focused on taking down the clock, but Foster has nowhere to go. Broke a tackle and still didn't get very far. Lost 2 actually. Minute 46 left to go. Now a fake to Blue. And McKenzie will drop it off to Frank Summers. And the fullback breaks a tackle and gets out of bounds. That just stops the clock. Now the Titans can hang on to their timeouts. It's 3rd down and 6. And McKenzie again has to run away. Inside the 20. But now he stops and throws incomplete. The Texans miss a chance to really make the Titans at least use their timeouts. So the Texans go up by 6. And the Titans have some time to answer. But against this defense, they can't do it. And the Texans will win again. 11 wins on the season for the Houston Texans. This time of year, everybody talks about finishing strong. Well, how about the last 3 games? 3 wins for Houston, including an impressive 4th quarter comeback in this one. Andy McKenzie throws 2 touchdown passes to Jaelen Strong, and the Texans win again. McKenzie was under a lot of pressure in this game, but did not turn the football over. That's a big point to make, considering McKenzie's turnover numbers this season. He made a lot of great plays outside the pocket, both with his legs and most importantly with his arm, where the big ones come. I still think that penalty on the Deron Carter touchdown to open the second half was a little questionable, but the end result is still what matters, and the Texans win 23-17. Their previous game against the Tennessee Titans was another close victory. That one was 23-20. McKenzie threw 38 times in this one, completed 63% of his passes. He was 13 rushing yards behind Arian Foster, and Garrett Graham led the team in receptions. Strong had 5 catches, 45 yards, and 2 scores. Defensively, we had another dominant performance from J.J. Watt as the Titans barely eclipsed 200 yards. Remember, they had a kickoff return for a touchdown, so only 10 points were generated by the actual offense. Now, as we look at the standings, the Texans are in position to take the number 1 seed in the AFC if they win against the Jaguars in Week 17. They're the only 11-win team in the AFC. By the way, anybody else see the Browns there at 10-5? Impressive. So the Texans have 1 more game to go in Andy McKenzie's rookie regular season. He will almost assuredly eclipse 4,000 passing yards. Arian Foster may get to 1,000 rushing yards on the season, and Jaelen Strong has a chance to perhaps be the leading receiver on the team. He needs 100 yards exactly to pass DeAndre Hopkins, and J.J. Watt at 20.5 sacks could set the sack record. There is a lot to look forward to in this Week 17 matchup as the Texans meet up against the 3-12 Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll see you guys in Week 17. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment below your feedback on the video down below, and subscribe if you have not done so already. I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.